For the best in music, arts, and entertainment, venture to the outside. ITO Radio America.
Well, I noticed a lot of new faces this evening, and I'm so glad you all came. And I want you to know that this is a safe place to share. So if you want to tell us your story, there'll be no judgment.
Hi, my name is Charlie, and as you know, I have a problem. I'm addicted to cars. So here we are, in yet another car. This one was a little bit unexpected, as this is not something that I was looking for, but rather something my wife has wanted for as long as I've known her. So when I had the chance to finally get her dream car, I jumped on it. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So I figured I would share it with the fellow Gluttons, because I have a feeling this is probably a gluttonous vehicle to have, but super cool. So anyways, without further ado, let me introduce you all to our 2013 Jeep Wrangler Sport. Yeah, so basically a pretty cool Jeep. Somebody went to town with it. We got 35s on it. I'm pretty sure it's about a 2-inch lift kit. It's got a 1,500-pound winch on it. It's got a tire rack in the back with gas cans, although one of the gas cans is missing. I'm gonna have to get a new one of those. All kinds of bells and whistles and trim. This thing is pretty sweet. My wife saw it and was instantly in love, and being the glutton that I am, I've had so many cars that I'm so excited about, and she doesn't really get it. She supports it, and she doesn't give me too much grief, but she doesn't really understand my excitement until now, because now it's the one that she's wanted forever. This is the one for her. So yeah, I was happy to do that. It didn't come without a cost though. Sadly, I had to make some choices. One of my toys had to go. So it was either the SL or my new Beetle. And as much as I love that Beetle and as much fun as I've had with what I've done so far on it, and I've been learning, and my Volkswagen days are clearly not over, but for right now, that's the one that's gonna have to go. I can't get rid of the SL. That thing is too beautiful, and my daughter would kill me if I got rid of it because it's so nice and it's dependable. It helps us out. The Volkswagens run like a champ too. It's actually really dependable as well, but nobody else will drive it but me. So it's kind of just sitting there, not getting nearly as much use as I thought. My wife did like it, and that's kind of the reason why I got it, because I thought it was something that we would share. But now that I see her reaction with this Jeep, I know this is the right thing. This is what she wants. I'm happy to support it. I've never really been a Jeep guy. I'm not against Jeeps. I don't dislike Jeeps. It's just never really been my thing. So oddly enough, this is a vehicle that I don't know that much about, but I'm excited to learn. There's tons of things out there. If there's anything that competes with the Volkswagen Beetle as far as aftermarket parts and communities and stuff, it probably even surpasses it, is Jeep. I mean, Jeep stuff is everywhere. Jeep communities are everywhere. So I think I'll learn a lot. Probably going to be a fun journey that hopefully I'll be able to take you guys on. But as far as Jeeps go, the history on Jeep is actually really interesting. Much like the Beetle, it started around the war. Beetle was a little bit before, but 1941, Jeep brand was officially founded. And they started out obviously building vehicles for the military. After the initial design, both Willys and Ford supplied Jeeps for the military, and then it was taken over exclusively by Willys after that. After the war ended, Willys trademarked the Jeep, and they introduced what they called the CJ, which was civilian Jeep. And that was introduced in 1954, and that thing ran all the way to 1984. So 30 years that initial CJ, which was the precursor of this Wrangler, they ran for 30 years. It was a long, long run. Henry Kaiser bought Jeep in 1953 for the tune of $60 million, which, I mean, that's a lot back then. The first thing he did was expand production, and Jeeps were then sold in 150 different countries. So just like the Beetle, just like Ford F-150s, this is a universal vehicle that you'll see all over the world. In 1970, American Motors Company purchased Jeep from Henry Kaiser. In 1987, the Wrangler was introduced. And then right after, Jeep was purchased by Chrysler Corporation. In 2006, the third generation of Wrangler was introduced, and that's what this one is. It's the Jeep Wrangler JK. JK was a little over 5 inches wider with a 2-inch wider wheelbase, but about 3 inches shorter than the second generation, which was the TJ. That same year in 2006, this is the first year that they introduced the 4-door Jeeps, which I like the 4-door Jeeps. Don't get me wrong, and it's really handy. It's odd to have to lift up the seat all the time to let the kids in the back seat. I haven't done that in a while, but my wife really liked the original look of the Jeep, just the 2-door Jeep. And as our kids start driving, we don't really need 4 doors too much anymore. So as far as things I'm going to do to this Jeep, not a whole lot. We're going to have to fix little things here and there because it is a 2013. It only has about 54,000 miles, which was fantastic, a really gold find. So hopefully this thing will last us, knock on wood, will last us for a long time. Again, I don't know too much about Jeeps. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous because I don't exactly know what I'm getting into, but there's a bazillion people around the world that love these things, and they've been around forever. So I assume there's a reason that they've stuck around this long. I'm looking forward to the journey. I'm glad you guys are coming with me. So sad to see the Beetle go. We'll see how long it takes me to find a new home for the Beetle. I gotta find somebody who loves it as much as I do and is gonna finish the work and make that thing shine. So anyways, that's it. That's the Jeep Wrangler Sport 2013. We're really excited about it. I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I've got lots more videos on the way. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next one.